Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. My name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader and I've got a message for the air signs. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Before we get into your message, I just wanted to extend the invitation that my intuitive readings are still 50% off. So if you're feeling like you'd like a little bit of clarity or focus or just a little support from the other side and from your guides, please check out on what is my website? TrueGuidanceTarot.com. So let's get straight to your reading. Very interesting stuff going on here. The situation for you is the Nine of Wands. The way you're feeling about it is the King of Swords, and you'll notice which way they're facing. The King of Swords is looking into this first card. Now, your advice or the little story that follows, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, awesome, Six of Wands, and then Four of Swords. Okay, so this Nine of Wands card, this is a tough energy, I think, for anyone, regardless if you're a fire sign, an air sign, whatever. This is a tough energy. So it's kind of like if you were playing on a team sport like volleyball or soccer or basketball, whatever, and you started on the bench. So you're not one of the main players, but you're kind of there in case something happens, someone gets hurt. And so you have to stay kind of pumped up and energized through the game, but you're not sure if you're ever going to play. And so it's just, you have to maintain this alertness, this kind of, this edgy upness, but you're not sure if it's going to be used. And so that's kind of the energy that we feel right now, is that you're sure that things are going to start moving. You're sure you're going to be needed. You can feel a change coming, but it's like, where is it? Where is it? You're just kind of like this a little bit. Now, this King of Swords, because of this energy and because it feels so uncomfortable, a lot of you are going to feel like, you know what, I need to make a decision now. Things need to happen. I just need to make a decision to push this forward. That's what's stopping. That's what's blocking me. I just haven't decided enough. I haven't put things down. And you're looking at it a little too coldly, a little too black and white. What really needs to happen, actually, and I hope that this card reading reassures you, is that the world is going to change on its own. A lot of times this Wheel of Fortune means destiny or fate. And we could go into a whole discussion about free will and what that means. But the energy of this card is that things are going to move and change. Things bigger than you are going to move and change your world. And it's actually going to impact you in a pretty positive way. But they're needing you to recognize, Six of Wands here. They're needing you to recognize that making a decision based on where you are and where the situation is right now is not the way you need to go. You need to actually kind of tune out the real world for a second and put yourself almost in your ideal world, which is almost like your fantasy world, which, I mean, for us air signs, that's not so bad, right? We love to live in our fantasy world in our heads sometimes. It's so much prettier than what's on the ground. So really check in with that and say, well, wait a second, if I could have anything I want, if I could make my world any way I like it, what would I really like to have? What is my heart asking me to ask for? What are the things that would really nourish me, that would really sustain me? So rather than reacting to the situation and directing your thought energy because of the way the situation is, be a little bit more creative, think outside of the box, and understand that, so trite to say, but they're making me say it, the world is your oyster. You just have to start it from the inside instead of reacting on the outside. And I know that you can turn this around so quickly because air signs are just so quick. How fast does thought work? It's faster than that, right? So when you start to redirect these thoughts, you are really going to see your world change much faster. But when you think you have to make decisions based on this edgy feeling, you're kind of feeling this impatient, like, ugh, just put me in, coach, put me in. When you try to make decisions based on that, it's not the direction that your guides want you to go right now. So if you've got any questions about this, please reach out in the comments. I always love to hear from you. It's really great to, just to hear from you. And again, if you're feeling like you need a little bit more personalized support, I do ask these readings to be specific to one person, but if that wasn't you this time, feel free to reach out. This is a really amazing opportunity for you. TrueGuidanceTarot.com, and I will so happily see you next week.